Okay, welcome. I had already opened your cookie. I didn't show you because I had to redo it because I couldn't read. and I'm an English teacher. So let's try it again. He can who thinks he can, and he can't who thinks he can't. This is the indisputable law. So if you think you can, you'll do it. If you think you can't, if you think you can, you'll do it. If you think you can't, you won't. Whatever it is that you believe is what it's going to be. Please excuse my very nasty nails. I will be getting them today. So this is about you trusting yourself and you understanding that you can do it and believing that whatever it is that you believe is what you believe. If you don't think you can do it, you're not going to be able to do it. If you think you can, you're going to be able to do it. It doesn't matter how impossible the situation you think you want to do is or isn't, okay? So this is about really believing in yourself. I do a whole lecture on this in my class. Creativity, there are ways of dealing with this situation without giving away your power. Think of the creative methods in which you can be heard and maintain your dignity. So this is about maintaining your dignity and not giving up your power and reeling in, possibly putting in some boundaries, okay? Let me see. Sure, I think you have to let go of someone, okay, in order to be able to pull back and start being very creative about it and just let the situation unfold. But you need to put in some boundaries. I think you've been overgiving, and I think that you've been very much, in loving kindness. But I think this person has really taken advantage of you. So it's about, we're reeling that in because obviously they don't know and they can't identify your good nature. And so that's creating an imbalance between your relationship, and that's creating the ability for this person to take advantage of you. And since you're kind of naive, or you thought that this would be, vulnerability and be able to, accelerate, or not accelerate, but progress the relationship, because maybe he has inner child wounds or, stuff that he has to really, and I'm saying he, so it could go either way. I don't know why I'm saying he, that they have unresolved issues, but you're over, you being super kind and super understanding is only getting you in a very disrespected position and a vulnerable position that is not allowing you, that is not benefiting you, okay? I don't know, that I was sort of like scrambled with that, but I hope the message was clear. Spirals of manifestation. So whatever it is that you're manifesting is coming to fruition. Pull back your power and focus on yourself. That's what you have to do right now, okay? This is also a 9, so it's about possibly coming up to a completion of a cycle. The how is in the now. What is your intuition? What has your intuition been trying to tell you? Okay, I'm having a really hard time reading, and I have, I'm an English teacher. So that means that you have to possibly be able to discern and set your ideas appropriately and be able to articulate whatever it is that your needs are rationally and methodically, okay? Because I'm having a really hard time, talking right now, and I usually don't, okay? And this is about being now here, okay? So this is about being present. You all are opening up to your third eye, also your crown chakra, and you're being divinely guided, and you're being divinely illuminated, and you are getting downloads as well. So make sure that you understand that and you ground yourself. Look, you're being very much divinely guided and very much have like illumination, okay? Use your creativity. I'm also sensing that this is a very creative pile, so you probably do something very creative. Sometimes creativity doesn't necessarily mean like painting and dancing and stuff like that. Creativity sometimes means like finding a very different outlook and possibly plan or situation or solution or path or progression very differently and very creative. specific to that area. Okay, so it can be that you can be in the creative arts and liberal arts and stuff like that, sort of like painting, dancing, you know, some sort of creativeness having to do with the internet. But it also might be that you might be in a very traditional role or very traditional careers or positions in which you are just very different in that situation, and that's the creativity that's coming in because you see things very differently and you do things very differently, and that's really what gets you ahead, and that's really what manifests whatever it is that you're manifesting. Okay, this is also about feeling whatever it is that you're feeling in order to bring the manifestation into fruition, that it's almost there. And this is trust. This is also a 5. Know that you are being guided and divinely trusted, okay, and guided. If you'll see, it's sort of the same thing here with light, you know, coming down to you to be able to help you out. Trust yourself in the universe's plan for you. Do not give your trust to others lightly. When one door closes, another opens. Yes. So you gave whatever situation that you're in, which I sort of mentioned before, you gave this person a lot of trust without earning it. So don't be forthcoming and don't be quick to trust, okay, and to give your trust away. Have them have them work for it, and have them show you without you saying you have to show me, but just showing in their actions if you can trust them. Before that, don't give your power away. And then in gratitude, so this is a 5, okay? It equals, for numerology, this equals a 5, and this equals 4, 5, 6, 6. So you're coming into progression, and you're progressing even though you don't feel like it. Gratitude, focus on the things that you do have rather than the things that you don't or can't have. Gratitude is another form of prayer. Practice daily. Appreciate everything and everyone in your life. You might be wanting someone, or something didn't turn out, and so you're like down in the dumps and feeling bad for yourself. Don't. Be able to look around you and see what it is that you need to be grateful for, and appreciate the people that are there for you and not the people that reject you, okay? So it's about shifting your perspective in the situation that you're in. And about maybe not putting so much attention and so much like specialness or like value to someone that hasn't given back and has only shown you that you don't matter in their life, okay? They might be coming back, but that's not the point. This is about you focusing on yourself and truly appreciating yourself and the people that have supported you, unlike this person that has not. So it's about you putting boundaries and not allowing them to have access to your energy or your physical being, and or possibly your sexuality, which is probably high. I don't know why I'm getting that, but anyway, I accept new renewal and delight in fresh starts. Yeah, this is a fresh start for you. You probably did a manifestation in the new moon, okay? So that's sort of coming to fruition. It usually takes about 6 months. So that's working out, okay? Remember that your new moons are new beginnings, and that's when you have to do that's when it's the like it speeds up the manifestation and more powerful. This is also like that's a feather for me. So please excuse my nails. So that's a feather for me. So this is about you being divinely guided from past loved ones. Someone has passed. It sort of seems like it's a male, okay, possibly like a grandfather or father. Know that they're with you and they're very much guiding you, okay? And I think that this person, this past loved one, is not accepting of whoever whoever overstepped their boundaries, okay, because you allowed it. They just want you to make sure that you have your boundaries up, and that you take care of yourself and you protect yourself. All right. And then you have occupation. So this is about work, possibly inner work, or really working into the wee hours, okay? And you're probably thinking that you're not moving along, or you want more, and it's not really coming here for the work that you're putting in. Maybe they don't, you're not respected, or you're not you're taken advantage of, or you feel like they're not in gratitude for it. But you be in gratitude for whatever it is that you have, okay? And that's really going to change the energy. This is also 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7. So we have a 5, 6, and a 7. Most definitely progression, okay? Very, very neat. Let's see what else. Whatever it is that you think, if you think you can't, you can't. If you think you can, you can't. Okay, so it's about changing your perspective and understanding that you can create your reality, your prosperity, your opportunities with solely manifestations and understanding how it is that you would feel once you had that. How you start is trusting your universe and most definitely being in gratitude. Regeneration, so this is a complete 10, this is a 9, and this is a 10. So we're just missing the 8, okay, for a complete progression. You're probably dealing with a Scorpio of some sort, since this is a Libra reading, or you might have some Scorpio in your chart. This is about speaking your truth as well and really growing some opportunities and progression in terms of stability as well as money, okay? You're also slowly healing your heart because I think you've been kind of heartbroken. Let's see. This is also about stop and smelling the flowers after like long days or like bouts of super like hard work, okay? It's time for you to regenerate, balance, trust your intuition, and really align with source and self, okay? And taking bubble baths doesn't do it, okay? A lot of people think that self-care is bubble baths. It can be, but it really is about prayer, meditation. If you don't believe in prayer, it's about meditation. It's about setting your intentions. It's about exercising, eating well. It's about grounding yourself. 20 minutes is a mile. So about walking and just allowing for source to do their downloads where you can get epiphanies because you're in a gratitude mode during this full transformation, okay, and regeneration of self and life. Huge, very powerful message. I celebrate my lineage and honor my ancestors. Yeah, so you might have some lineage here having to do with spirituality, light workers of some sort, you know, seers, okay, psychics, or you might be coming into alignment with that as well. This is also about taking care of your old ones, of your elders within your family, that they might need some like loving care and possibly some looking after. Very interesting. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe and share and like. Really appreciate it. Broken ring, parting of ways in either romance or business. Most definitely. That's what I was sensing initially. Let me get about 2 more of these. Hold on. All right, let me go get it. It flew the other way. I'm going to take this one. You will be shown the way. I was also feeling that you needed to probably do some candle magic, right? And set the intention. So this is about setting the intention with candles. If you don't work with candles, I highly suggest you research it and look into it. Candle colors go along with chakras. So depending on the chakra is the candle color that you seek. Enlightenment is white, and purity and protection as well as black. So make sure that you look into that. Chain of events that will affect your life, most definitely. This also looks like a map for me, so I'm thinking that there's going to be some travel for you. And then shark, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. This means that you probably gave out a lot of material wealth with this broken ring. Possibly there's a disintegration of a relationship or a marriage, okay, or a breakup of a marriage. This can also mean that you put into this relationship a lot in terms of material wealth, time, energy. It probably wasn't equal give and take. So being really cautious about your material worth and acknowledging that you don't have to give it out, and that maybe you come first and make sure that you cover your needs first in terms of material before you start giving it away, but really focusing on that and then really saving up on it, okay? So I think that concludes it. Let me do one more. And then we'll start with our tarot. This is a really long oracle read, but this is how I do my readings are long and in-depth and thorough. So be patient. And then we'll start with our tarot. Okay. Forgiveness. This is about forgiving whoever wronged you or you feel wronged in the past, but this is about forgiving of self, that you allowed yourself to be in the situation. And remember, we don't know what we don't know. So we do what we can with the information and whatever it is that we know at the time. Okay, so this is an overflow of emotions, possibly overwhelming of emotions, but you will most definitely calm them down and be more leveled in terms of emotions and understanding once you do all these manifestations. You're in the process of healing and a huge transformation. All right. Let's do our tarot. I'm really thirsty. I have been all morning, so make sure that you hydrate yourself. All right, please forgive me. I hope I didn't make so much noise being rude. I am psychic, and so tarot reading is not just about reading, it's about the interpretation and the divine messages that I get from Spirit, Source, God. Consider myself a light worker. I'm here to help elevate the consciousness and also help trigger awareness within self so we can level up and become awoken and live consciously. All right, hold on. I think this is Libras, if I remember correctly. Okay, end of a cycle, great fortune coming in, okay. End of a cycle of deceit, possibly deceit, lies, but also beginning, organization, planning of a cycle that is to start, that will lead to much abundance, prosperity, love. I don't know about love. I didn't see love, but happiness more than anything. Cutting off of toxicity. Someone cut off toxicity. They made a very logical judgment, okay? Cut off a lot of vices as well. You're much happier and you're less confused. Beautiful. All right. So top row is your current energies, and then we have love and wealth and money, okay? After love, and then we have past, present, and future. I do a full spread always. So after being enlightened to this confusion, all right, and understanding that, also cutting your options or whoever it is, or cutting your toxicity, okay? Logically, something that you did logically, or possibly a text or a message came in that allowed you to see clearly. You cut off your options and you were no longer confused. You were also not in a situation where you were wanting to fight with any type of collaboration or reconciliation, or it could be some sort of situation that was social, okay? There's forward movement. This is also someone coming in possibly for a date or some sort of love offer that's going to be very passionate and very lots of movement, okay? Or that's what you wanted. You feel stuck, however, okay? You feel that there's no forward movement with this collaboration. This can be either at work or it can be amorously, but it seems like it's at work, all right? It seems like you're hurting for money possibly, or you feel like there is no stability at this point, that there will be an offer coming in, okay? It can be a work offer, so it could be a higher position, all right? That might be coming in, or that you feel stuck, all right? Or it could be an offer coming in, after a heartbreak or a betrayal of some sort. You're no longer putting in work to anything that's toxic, and you're wanting for things to become and have fruition, okay? There is some opportunity possibly and some money coming in, okay? A huge opportunity and money coming in based on whatever it is that you put in time of work in the past. There might be some sort of offer that's coming in that will have the possibility to grow into a legacy or a family dynamic. or that's what you thought, okay? There was some judgment called in the past on some sort of illusion that you had or options, or this person had illusion and options, possibly a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, okay? That ended it in the past, but there was a judgment called. This is also some karma that was played out, okay? But they're coming, it seems like, or you wanted them to come. This is going to be a very new beginning, okay, with this offer that's coming, possibly an apology of some sort, all right? There, it seems like this person ghosted or went quiet on you. The communication stopped coming. There was a release, okay, of this toxicity and this betrayal and possibly these like secrets that were there, okay? All right, that ended the situation and created a full transformation. You might be dealing with a Scorpio, I'm thinking, okay? There was much conflict to this betrayal that happened. This could have been a work situation as well, all right, that ended it. It was very karmic, and there was some karma attached to this, but it seems like the karma played itself out, all right? Someone's thinking, a fire sign, is thinking about coming forward, okay, possibly to this union. They're thinking about equal give and take, possibly creating a legacy, or you're wanting to create a legacy with them. All right. They see it very different, and they see it from a very different perspective now. All right. They don't feel like this is a lost opportunity, or they felt like this was a lost opportunity in the past, and they're going back and forth on it, okay? Because it wasn't stable, this ending that they created or that happened, okay? With a past loved one, past soulmate, there was some truth or some enlightenment that came through about a family dynamic, family situation, or possibly like a happily ever after and a possible, you know, ability to be happy with the family situation. This ended in, you know, the wishes not being fulfilled, or there's an end of a cycle with something that was regretful in the past and possibly not happy in the past. Someone couldn't sleep after this ending and this major betrayal, okay? And this major fighting, like you guys fought all the time, all right? There was an apology. There was no apology and no forward movement of this betrayal and this fighting. There also wasn't something solid. They retracted the stability and they were no longer giving. This person's wanting to move forward with, you know, someone that's very stable, okay, and forward to a possible union that will create much abundance, okay? This might also mean that there might be a trip of some sort, or there might be a gift having to do with a car. I don't know, that's been a huge message today. There's no communication. Someone's gone silent in the past. This is past energies, but they're still waiting. There was also some secrets, okay, that were not verbalized about moving. Someone that moved away didn't have the strength, okay, to possibly state their truth. They were also sort of hiding, okay, some sort of truth, or they kept some sort of truth. Someone was on the defensive after being completely backstabbed, and about this family dynamic that ended because of, you know, some sort of infidelity, cheating, or betrayal of some sort, okay? They're not moving forward, and they can see clearly, and they're not confused anymore. This person isn't giving anymore either, okay? This can be an air sign. Let me see. I think, yeah. So this can be you. You're confused or you don't see, right? Having to do with this relationship, or you're fearful or you were fearful, or someone cut it off and retracted their emotions and was very emotionally unavailable, possibly due to this there might have been another woman or another person. Someone's coming back. I think we are in Venus retrograde. Don't quote me on that. I'm not an astrologer. Okay. but they feel they're coming back because they're not independent and they're not well-to-do. They're not stable, okay? Even though it looks like they are. Someone's not waiting anymore, that is divinely guided and divinely protected. Someone's coming in, okay? Someone's been praying a lot. Someone's coming in, and this is going to be an offer or some sort of healing that's going to happen. They're trying to manifest this, this coming back, and they're trying to figure out how to do a new beginning and how to start over after this major betrayal, okay? And this feeling of lack or of emotions or finances, or this like cutting this person off, or whoever cut this person off after this major tower moment, okay? Possibly with an Aries that was not just, that you couldn't see coming, having to do with this partnership that was cut off. It was a huge burden on you in the past. You feel trapped. Someone like either ghosted, okay, or went hermit mode, having to do with this higher level of commitment or job, okay, where someone was very loving and they're wanting to heal this relationship with this person, possibly an Empress. All right, having to start new. They're wanting to start new and offer this new beginning in order to have victory. This is beautiful. In order to like offer, they're trying to manifest this victory, healing, wish come true of a love offer and a new beginning. They're manifesting this. They're trying to see it. They're going to offer their love, okay, and open themselves up to this past that was like no win situation, and they're dropping their like guard, okay, and they're putting all this in the past, all this betrayal and all this burden and all this inequity and all this manipulation and all this tower moment, they're putting in the past. It's a beautiful read. If you liked it, love, like, share, and subscribe. Sorry for the long reading. Love and light. Namaste.